Hey everyone, we're at the Consumer Attorneys of California Hawaii seminar, surrounded by some of the sharpest legal minds. So we're asking everyone one simple question. What's the craziest thing you've seen in a trial?
All right, I had a case a few years ago involving a doctor who was both a liar and he violated various HIPAA regulations. We exposed that in court, and the judge ended up reading to him his Fifth Amendment rights against self-incrimination and advised him that he should have an option to speak with counsel of his choice before going back to court. I thought it was awesome. That was crazy, for me at least.
Well, I didn't see it firsthand, but my partner had a client who stood up in the middle of the trial and objected to our own treating physician, which is crazy because that is not for the client to do. It's only for the attorneys, and then the judge probably took a recess.
So trial's unpredictable. The craziest thing I ever saw in a courtroom was the defense attorney asking my radiologist expert questions about some imaging that we had related to a case. The problem was he was asking questions about a different case. So my radiologist was confused, and he was so confused to the point that he actually objected on the record and said, "Your Honor, objection, lacks foundation. I don't know what we're talking about." So everyone laughed, including the judge. It was one of those things that only happens during the craziness of trial.
I think it would have to be the treating surgeon who it came out in trial that he had something like 7 cocaine distribution felonies in another state and had changed his name slightly so people wouldn't pop up in Google.
Oh my goodness. One of the things I saw in a trial that I handled was the fact that a plaintiff's expert had given in his opinion. It turned out his opinion was only based on part of the evidence. During the trial, the rest of the slides, these were brain scans, came in. So of course the plaintiff's expert said, "Oh, now I definitely see the damage that the doctor should have also seen, but did not see." So then the judge says, "Oh, well, I'm going to issue a special instruction to the jury saying, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, the plaintiff's expert has changed his opinion, and it's up to you to determine the weight of this different opinion and how to handle that." And I thought to myself, how could this judge criticize or allow the jury to criticize an expert for changing his opinion based on a totally different set of evidence? So that was a pretty jaw-dropping moment.
Okay, one of the craziest things that I've ever seen in a trial is my law partner at the time got up to give closing argument, did a masterful job, and then turned around to walk back to counsel table, and his fly was down.